Good evening, guys. Kind of trying to play catch up here. I mentioned a couple days ago I've just got over the flu that's going around. It's pretty bad stuff, and my voice was tore up, and I was coughing and hacking all the time. When that happened, this blue bar cock came in, another auction purchase. This is another Devriendt. He comes down from Jerry Hallman's Devriendts once again. His band number is 2124. And he comes from Vincent Rooney at my cousin Vinny's loft in Virginia, is where he comes from. He's been here about a week now. Already settled into the quarantine pen with a couple of other birds. I think we've got 4 birds in that quarantine pen. So I brought him out now for the first time since then. And like I said, he is a Jerry Hellman Devriendt. A couple years ago, Jerry sent a pair of birds to Vincent Rooney there in Virginia. And Vincent bred quite a few off of them. He bred a good batch from that pair, and he had really good results. He raced 3 of them, and all 3 of them were consistently in the top 10 on the race sheet at 100, 200, and 300 miles. So this guy is a sibling to those. I have 2 that Vincent raced. In fact, the cock that I have that Vincent raced, he is actually the sire of the little Devriendt cockbird that is among the birds being trained right now that are being road tossed, the blue bar Devriendt. His sire is from Vincent, is one of the pair. So needless to say, Vincent started offering, he was not going to race old birds. So he kind of had, this coming year in 2023, so he had some late hatches he decided to let go of, and I missed one at auction that I really wanted. A super nice cockbird. He had been trained out to 300 miles, but he hadn't been raced. And then this one was next, and I got him. And then there was another one Vincent offered off the same pair that I missed him, and a friend of mine missed him. But I got this one. So I actually have 3 off the pair. So the sire is a son of Jerry 20990. And the last one, which are Jerry Hallman's golden pair. So that's the sire. And the mother is a hen out of Mishadid 100, which is a nice Kuwaiti import. I've talked about him before, that Jerry had Mishadid 100. And he basically got him because these Kuwaiti birds, they fly them in high temperature areas. And he thought that would be really good. And Mishadid 100 had done really, really well in the South American $1 million pigeon race. When he was flown there in that one loft race, had won quite a bit of money, and Jerry won him during the auction. And Jerry has since sent Mishadid 100 and a daughter of his off to somebody else. But so that's the sire of the mother of this guy is Mishadid 100. And basically the Mishadid 100 birds, they're basically Janssens. Kiesbauer Janssens is basically what they are. And the mother is of the hen is also last one. So it is actually a line bred last one combination. And last one is Jerry's foundation hen, his Devriendt foundation hen. And I've mentioned before Jerry 20990, and last one being Jerry's golden pair. Older pair now, but they've produced a lot of top birds for people. They're basically their offspring and their descendants have won about $250,000 in OLR prize money over the last 5 or 6 years. And they've done well in a lot of different states. So needless to say, that's really the blood I'm after, is the Jerry 20990 and last one in their relatives. So needless to say, with Vincent offering those, I can't pass on those, even though they aren't birds that Jerry bred himself. So this one has not been trained, was just basically a late hatch. But like I said, the other two I have, they are race winners. Both of them were in the top 10 every time they were raced. They were each raced 3 times. And I've actually got them mated full sibling right now for this year. I'm going to do that. And this guy, when he's getting older, I think he's old enough to mate. I'm going to actually mate him to an Eric Hall hen that her father came from Omar Van Wellingham in Canada. It was kind of the grand old man of pigeon racing in Canada. But Van Wellingham, that is where Jerry Howman originally sourced his Devriendt. So it's kind of a top cross, I guess is going to be. It's going to be kind of some old Van Wellingham blood coming back together. Very distant, 40 years apart. So I'm going to make that mating, but I'm really, really happy with this guy here. He's going to do a lot for my breeding team. Like I said, the combination that Vincent got, he only got the one pair, but I mean, what a pair. All 3 of the ones he raced were always winners, always there in the top 10. I'm lucky to have owned 2 of those. He kept the best one. He kept the hen that had done the best for him, so he still got her. And then he had the late hatches, which I've got one, and the other 2 I guess other people have now, and I think he's got one left that I might try to get her if she comes up to auction, or maybe I can talk Vincent into selling her. So needless to say, I'm super happy with this pigeon. It's evening and low light conditions here, so he's a little fluffed up, and like I said, he's in the quarantine pen outside. But super happy with this cockbird. Paid a decent price for him. I got a fair deal on him. Very happy with him. Going to do me a lot of good. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe button. Hit like if you like what you see. There's going to be a whole lot more as we go on. We're kind of barely scraping the surface of what I've got going on here. So, got a lot of different pigeons and a lot of different poultry, and needless to say, a lot still to see. Like I said, just scraping the surface. There's going to be a lot as we go on. I mean, especially here in the winter when I get the incubator room all cleaned up and ready to go for this season. I'll be spending more time out here once I get the heat back out here on and do some cleanup. It's a little messy from last year, and I had the door open, and some of the young chickens decided this would be a great place for them to sit. But see you guys next time. Take care.